Hi guys, Jay Smith here, welcome to the AskGolfNut channel. Today we're going to be doing a video comparison between Mizuno Pro 225 and the brand new Taylormade P790, the 2023 model. And I've already done a review of the 2023 model. That is up there for you, for people that have got the, I think it's mobile and stuff like that, that you can have or see these things up on the screen. Video card for the full review where I talk about the technology and stuff inside this head. I'm not going to go into the technology too much because again, I've got a full review of both of these on my channel, and then when I'm doing the respective reviews, you'll be able to see it up there anyway, if you want to. But we're going to be looking at the raw differences between looks, feel, performance, and also forgiveness between these two, because these are both hollow body construction. They are both tungsten filled, different in the way they do things and different how they're constructed. But right, let's go have a play on a hole. I might do the same holes we've done the other video. I've done a Ping i525 and a P790 video, and it was a really difficult green. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to get it on that ridiculous hole and test out these two. Not quite sure which one we'll do first. P790. Simulator is now on. We have it at Broken Tree, hole 13. It is a par 3 of 173 yards. Same one that I did. Which one did I do the same thing on this one alone, or was it just this one and the other? Doesn't matter. I'm trying to get a little bit of continuity though for anyone who cares. So it is the 2023 model. It has got speed air foam in it, speed foam air, whichever one it is. We have got tungsten placements in this, and with the P790, it's got different designs internally depending on what loft you've got. The whole point of it is to try and change flight. So in the 4-iron, the tungsten is as low as it can do to try and help launch, trying to encourage as much launch as you possibly can, because generally speaking, everyone struggles to launch their 4-iron. And then when it comes to the pitching wedge, etc., the tungsten is actually higher up, and the face thicknesses and are tweaked and tuned, stuff like that, to try and control flight. So that's the main difference, what I'd say this has. Looks wise though, it's got a medium top line, it's a medium sole, medium blade lengths, everything is medium. These are players distance category, so the whole idea is not to offend anyone with their looks. Let's go give it a hit, see what the feel differences are between these two, because obviously this one is in the medium category of noise when it comes to feel. Again, people care about feel, then great. People don't care about feel, just ignore what I'm saying. Right, let's go hit this, because this is ridiculous, this green. 85, 86 miles an hour is my target. '88, too quick. 88, too quick. Slightly toey, decent shot. I'm not going to say in any way, shape or form that was a bad hit. 9mm toe, 1.4 open, but it's gone 35 yards in the air, 49 degrees descent angle, or 48.8 for the people that have to be accurate, and it's functioning absolutely fine, but it will do 88 miles an hour. My normal is 91, 92. Maybe 93 if I'm feeling extra flexible that day. So yeah, 88 miles an hour. I know it's going to stop. It's going 176 yards, which is a brave amount of carry. Yeah, this green is not the easiest. So I'll take back of the green. I'm not taking the front. But feel-wise, yeah, you can definitely tell it's a hollow body design, but it does feel, it feels nice. Again, it's in the middle. There's other manufacturers of these hollow body designs which is much louder, and if that's what you want, then go for those. If it's softness, then go for someone else, and if it's in the middle, well, it's just spot on. That was toey. That was toey. Try to slow speed down. It's going to hit that ridge. Oh, no, it's not. Let's go. There's a little ridge on this green that just funnels everything off to the right. There you can see, just slightly toey, a little bit worse. But again, I'm trying to slow speed down. 86.9, I think it was. 35 yards in the air and 48 degrees descent angle. Again, absolutely fine. Now this, I've done a test on this, and this works down to 78 miles an hour, and you're still functional into a green. If you are going to go any lower than 78 miles an hour, if you're mid-70s or lower, I would be looking at something more like a high launch idea golf club. Ping make them, Mizuno make them, Taylormade make them when it comes to the HD, self-HD, hybrid head. That kind of idea to encourage launch, because you're going to run out of it when you start swinging that slowly. Still slightly towy, 86.7 miles an hour, but again, all of these shots within reason. It's just good. It really is just good. I mean, this one for me, over the 2021, the 2023 to 21 difference for me is like night and day. Some people notice no difference whatsoever. Other people have noticed some difference between the two. For me, personally, I don't know what it was. I just didn't get on with the 2021 P790. This one, I could definitely use this in longer irons. I would have to use P7MC or P770 for the scoring irons because I just don't like looking at something so big. But because I'm a blade player, when it comes to, yeah, it just works. It just really, really works. That's left, that is me. That's a little bit fast as well, but it's a safe part of the green. That might run back down again. No, it won't. It won't. But it's safe and it's nice. This feels, it doesn't feel soft, no, but it's not a firecracker going off. It looks very, I mean, I do like the 2023 version. It just looks cleaner, looks sleek, looks nice. Right, let's go flick over to the 225 and see if there's any difference between them in looks, feel, sound and all that lot. And then before we do the performance and forgiveness side, before we find out if there's a winner between these two, either in peak heights and descent angles, but more importantly, from off-center hits. So data set is now changed. We are at the same hole, but we have a red line now for the Mizuno Pro 225. Now, big differences between these two. One in looks. Again, this is a Mizuno Pro, so it's nice and shiny. When it comes to the satin version of the P790, it's just a different look. Now, if you like satin, then go P790. If you like a little bit more shine, ooh, there you go. That's all it is. Looks is very much so subjective. Lofts-wise, this is 30 degrees, and lofts-wise on the P790, it's 30.5. So it's half a degree. It's nothing. We won't get carried away with half a degree. But looks-wise, between these, again, apart from being shinier, top line I would say is marginally thinner when it comes to 225. Sole is basically very, very similar as well. Blade lengths, blade heights, I would say effectively possibly this blade height is a fraction bigger and the blade length is a fraction shorter. But we are talking millimeters, so I wouldn't worry. Right, let's go give this one a hit again. Try and reduce speed, keep it around about 86, 85, 86 miles an hour if possible. Oh, is it going to hit that little ridge? That's going to be close. Oh, just left of that little ridge. What was that, 5 mil slightly high, 6 mil toe? Yeah, so again, I've got to get my low point sorted out with the slightly slower swing speed, but it's going 30 yards in the air, 46 degrees descent angle. It's doing fine, considering I'm not hitting it out the screws on that one. What's my speed? 85 miles an hour, give or take, so it's right. But again, it's just a little bit more difficult to gain your similar level of strike when you're changing your speed. That's normal, that's natural. But feel wise, this is quieter. It is you have ranges of many things. Now when it comes to Mizuno nothing feels like a Mizuno, and effectively all that means for Mizuno is they try and make everything as quiet as they can do. The noise of impact must be dull, quiet, dead. That's the idea. And so because of the copper underlay that you have with this, just a part of the technology inside it, it will make the strike feel quieter, which I prefer because I'm a blade player, but that is it. But then other manufacturers, they hollow body heads, they make them loud because certain people like the confidence inspiring pop that you get from them. So it's just feel. Looks and feel are very, very subjective. Oh, better strike face open. That will hit the wrong end. There it goes. Wave to it. Oh, it's all right. It's not too bad. I've seen worse. You can see that ridge though. Strike was pretty good. Face was just fractionally open. That's why it's gone to the right. That's my fault. Peak height 30 yards and descent angle 47 degrees. It's not bad whatsoever. Let's go give this another one because I actually, yeah, if it was down to me, I prefer this one. Why? One, because it's shiny, and two, because it's quieter. But that's because that's what I like. Doesn't mean it wins, just personal preference, and that means nothing when it comes to individual golfers deciding what golf club they want. Slightly thinner contact, better. Oh, I'm going to hit that little ridge, aren't I? You see that? Oh, I thought I could have gone down the green so easily. What was that? Path sight from the inside, face 0-0, and then strike was much better. So peak height's 30 yards in the air and 46 degrees descent angle, even at 85 miles an hour. It's doing fine. Now, it will be interesting to see the difference between these two, if there is a performance difference between these two. Now remember, we have got 245 on the horizon, because 225 now has been around for a couple of years nearly, and so it's due a replacement. So I'll obviously be doing the review of that one on my channel. So make sure you're subscribed and got the bell on. Oh. Just trying to dial it in. 84.9, better. Path and face were very 0-0, 2 mil high, 4 mil hill, but fairly good. 31 yards in the air, 46.4 degrees descent angle. That is stopping on any green, and 84.9 miles an hour is just at the right kind of speed. As well as I get more used to doing it, I can then try and guarantee strike a bit better. So, main differences between these two is just looks. One's shinier than the other. This is satin, that's shiny. Feel difference, this is quieter, that's louder. That is not very loud, that's medium loud. This is just, I wouldn't say uber quiet, but for a hollow bodied head, it is quieter. They've both got tungsten inside them and stuff like that. Right, let's go whack these a load of times. I'll turn the camera off now, get it onto the range, the boring range. Whack, 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 whack. You kind of get the idea. And then we'll see if there's a winner between these two in performances and peak heights, ball speeds, etc. like that, and also forgiveness, when you whack these all over the face and see which one's more forgiving than the other. Okay guys, to save this being a video marathon, I've decided to pop this one into 2 parts. For the guys that have just watched this, you can click by the side of me to get to part 2. For the guys that can't see any boxes by the side of me because you're watching on TV or something like that, you can go on my channel and it will be the next one on the video list. Let's go have a look at part 2 and see if there's a winner between the performance and the forgiveness.